Welcome to Nerdaties. Bitches.
No topic too absurd, no statement too asinine, no question too interesting. It is another Nerdaties interview show. I am Mike. That
I
is.
am Justin.
I'm Joe.
That is. And our guest today is Earl Baylon, creator of one of the writers of Lumpia, right? Am I getting this one right?
I'm one of the associate producers of Lumpia, also a cast member, but one of the writers of Lineage.
Okay.
Lineage is me and Justin Keyson are the two writers. Lineage is a story that is concepted and outlined. You know, the story is Doug Markaitis from Forged in Fire, and we are telling the story of two estranged brothers who start seeing like remnants of their past pop up in their lives, and it forces them to reconcile themselves with the ongoings of their past life in the Philippines.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so it is set in the Philippines. It's not stateside.
The first issue takes place completely in LA, and then we go back to the Philippines after that. So it's it's global.
Intense journey, finding oneself kind of story.
Absolutely, there's a little bit of that finding out. It's more of, I would say, finding out about yourself through finding out about your past.
Okay. I want to be completely transparent. This is probably the least professional we've been with an interview because we got some info on you guys.
Yeah, so Jeff sent
but
us
we didn't get enough. I like to have at least know what the project is.
Right.
Jeff sent us a paragraph on both of you guys.
Said what?
He sent a paragraph. All we got was a paragraph.
It's all good.
And then we got like no press package, no nothing, and I was like, shit.
This is the most spazzed I've been with an interview since the first interview we did, because I've grown to really enjoy talking to new people, but I want to go in with ammo. I want to have 10
absolutely.
to 15 questions easily,
100%.
because I'm deeply afraid that I will completely mental block. But all right, we got a strong, we know the name, Lineage. I want to make sure, what's the format? Is it a comic or is it live action?
It's a comic, so we are currently shooting for 4 issues. Right now, we have issue 1 out. We are currently working on issue 2. So 4 issues, 24 pages each, and hopefully by the time we get, the plan is once we have 4 issues out to release all 4 as a trade. So we have got plans. Yeah,
Plans are good. Plans are always good.
Shooting. Wow. Well, you're really the perfect guest for us. We're all on exactly the same page.
Nice. That's amazing. You guys are writing right now?
We're always writing a lot of
writing.
stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a comic. We actually have 2 comics. We have a kids comic. We have a more young adult comic. And because we have a podcast that we don't just do like talk and interviews and stuff. We have way too many plates spinning. And every year we like to do a Halloween special and a Christmas special. And over the last couple of years, we've come to realize that it's better to write these things in advance. So that's where we are now.
And I have 2 screenplays I've written.
Nice.
Justin keeps he's urged me
to finish the one we started. Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also my perpetual state of being. So I commiserate.
I'm the I'll totally do this thing with you. And then when they both start waiting, I'm like, yo, we got to finish the fucking thing we did. Because like, come on.
Yeah, I absolutely get it.
I'm Mr. Holy shit, I had a great idea today, and I wrote out 50 bullet points, and I'm so psyched about it. And then the next day, oh yeah, that was nice to think about, but I'll never do that.
That would never work.
That was nice to get that. Yeah, I'll never put my back into that one. Like maybe someday someone will find my phone and scour through it and get a whole bunch of great ideas for someone with actual initiative to get done, but probably not this guy.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
okay.
story itself, though,
Yeah.
two brothers.
Yes.
I'd imagine there's tension between them.
Yes, tension that has kind of festered since they came to the States. You know, both of them have very different point of views about what happened in their past. So they're both trying to deal with it. So they kind of butt heads in that way.
I had a tumultuous relationship with my brother. That's why I'm always drawn to brothers arguing stories, brothers at least not seeing eye to eye stories. I don't know if you've ever seen the Endless. That's a great version of
Endless?
brothers. The Endless. It's from Benson and Morehouse. These two guys, they've been working on a lot of Marvel stuff lately. It's kind of a Lovecraftian movie,
Oh,
but
interesting.
it's a slow burn Lovecraftian movie. Yeah.
2017. I will look this up.
Yeah, it's on Tubi, I believe, and on Prime if you're giving Bezos money.
I will check it out on Tubi.
So, yeah, absolutely, great place to go. Give Disney money. That makes,
Oh,
I don't know why I'm giving them free ad. I'm pretty
We're
sure
learning
they're
so
a
much
majority
right now.
stakeholder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a majority stakeholder, which is just another revelation that there's nowhere you can go. We're paying the same 5 families for everything, so
Right.
enjoy what you can.
I'm
S-
gonna refrain from saying all the things that are on my
Smart.
phone.
Yes.
Smart,
Yes.
man. You've already got a career. You gotta maintain that. We're just trying not to burn bridges we haven't even walked on yet.
Speak for yourself.
The
Yeah, you like dancing on the fire.
Yeah, I do.
I'm going through your background here, and you acted in Starfield.
Yeah. So I was in Starfield. If you, I'm like the merchant guy, the Trade Federation dude on Mars.
That's fucking awesome. I'm a big Bethesda guy. When Bethesda, actually releases things,
Oh yeah, I loved Starfield. I played it. I went through like 3 universes maybe, and then I just kind of got sad because like it's so hard to find the person that you like romance in the last universe and have it go the same way. I don't know. It was hard. So
Was that a mocap job or was that a VO job?
that was a VO job. So I'm not exactly sure if they did a whole lot of mocap for Starfield.
Like
No,
character capture and stuff like that?
Yeah, 'cause there's not a lot of like straight up cutscenes in it, you know.
No. It's more there. I think it's Creation 2. I think it's the game engine that they use. So it's more animated through that.
Got it.
It's barely holding together because it's creation engine.
On Elder Scrolls
You
6.
have been in a lot of fun stuff. Like
Oh yeah.
Wonder Man came out of nowhere.
Right. Wasn't it great?
So happy with that.
So good.
So happy with that.
Yes,
It's exactly what the MCU needed right now. Is just a little like kind of making fun of itself, but taking itself serious at the same time. And I will never not love Trevor Slattery. That Iron Man 3 swerve is one of my
Right.
favorite swerves ever.
I always say that when I bring up when people talk MCU, I'm like, I wasn't sure what they were going to do with Trevor, and the fact that they brought him along this entire like through 2 phases basically, and gave him his own show with Yahya Abdul Mateen. It's amazing, and the dynamic between the two throughout the entire series is great. You know.
You were one of the actors. You were one of the set folks on the American Horror Story setup, right?
Yeah, first like 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
So you were one of the people who had to stand there and look crestfallen that your day is getting ruined by this, like, I don't even know what to call him, neurotic actor. And
Absolutely.
everybody in that scene did great. Everybody in that scene really sold. Would you just fucking say the words?
Oh, oh, thank you. it was a lot of fun to work on that. I'm glad that it was a very long production process, so I'm glad it came out because it came like we started or I shot that like right before the strikes happened.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
they were playing with that for a while. They weren't sure, right?
Yeah,
They weren't sure what
none
they
of
were
us
going to do.
sure what was going to happen. And there's always that thought in the back of your mind, like, oh, what if they in the ensuing like year and a half or whatever? What if they have? What if they change their mind about story and then like my part's gone? I don't know. So it was an interesting waiting period for that, but I'm glad that we all made it to the final cut and that it's honestly probably up there in my rankings of like MCU TV shows.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I kind of at least top 3.
Yeah, I will say
Definitely
it's
top
for me
3
for sure.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you had like a side eye shot where it's kind of like, come on, fucking come on, you nailed it.
Oh, thanks, appreciate it.
And you've got a lot of VO work in here. Starfield, Star Wars Visions. I was very happy with Star Wars Visions. Like, do you prefer VO work over live action, or is this kind of like
I don't know
what
if
you can
I
get?
necessarily prefer VO work. I do love doing VO work. It's they're completely different animals in terms of like the process and like how much time is devoted to each one. I do tend to do a lot of VO work because there's just more of it, and
You got a strong voice too.
Oh, thank you.
You do.
There's just more of it, and the production schedules are not as like, at least on my part, production schedules are not that long. If you're looking at a TV series, those things are gonna be in production for a while, and with VO stuff, even though things like video games or animated shows can be in production for a long time, things like dubbing have shorter production schedules, so you can be in a lot of them, right? A lot of dubbed projects. So it's just that there's more of it, and it happened to hit for me like VO. So yeah, but I love both of the things. I love on camera, and I love working in the booth. So
what's the old phrase I've heard a few people throw around? They don't pay you to act in live action; they pay you to sit around and wait.
Oh yeah. Sit around or like hurry up and wait. That's
it's a very hurry up and wait kind of situation.
Yeah, that is definitely the norm on live action sets.
Definitely want to focus on Lineage though, because we want to help you push it.
Absolutely, thank you.
Have you spent much time in the Philippines? Like, are you a transplant from there, or like you American born and just trying to? Because the way you lay out that story, it sounds like to me, if I were to go to Ireland or Italy, I'd be unlocking things about myself I had no clue. Actually, Portugal more than anything else. Surprising with a complexion like this, I'm Portuguese
I was gonna say.
and Italian. Yeah. I got the nose for Italian, but.
No. So I was born here in the States. I was born in Los Angeles. I've never left the Southland, basically.
So lucky. So lucky.
Yeah.
I lived in San Diego for 3 years, and I miss it every day.
I'm biased, of course, but like, even though we have heat waves and stuff, I can't complain about the weather, like without any kind of any kind of ground to stand on. It's just it's always good. But yeah, I've never been back to the Philippines. So I will say, but my parents were born there, and a lot of us here are still second generation. We're all a lot of us are children of immigrants. So the culture, the Filipino culture, especially in certain cities here in Southern California, is still very strong. So there is still a lot of commonality, at least with regards to like cultural attitudes and the way we relate to each other, the way siblings fight or the way siblings deal with each other. Yeah, so a lot of it is coming from that, but also our art team is in the Philippines, and
That
Doug,
helps.
Doug Marcaida, who came up with this story, he is also from the Philippines. He's an immigrant too, so we got a little bit of everybody, and it's a lot of checks and balances. So it's nice that like if we miss something, then either Felix or Raymond will catch it, or Doug will catch it. But yeah, so we all kind of keep each other grounded, hopefully.
I was wondering why when you said Doug Marcaida at the beginning of the show, I'm like, I know that name. And you said it again, I'm like, I got to do some Google foo. Fucking Forged in Fire. I
Yes.
love that show.
That's
That
Doug.
dude rules. That dude, he's got one of the best catchphrases ever.
It will kill.
It kills.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Evilish. He's got the fruits of the devil. That's great. Like this he kind of came up with the notion of this.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is Doug had this story kind of kicking around for a long time. Initially, I think he wanted it to be a TV show, and at some point, he was like, "Why don't I just make this into a comic book so we can at least get the story out?" And he looked around for several comic companies and stuff, and somebody referred him to us, Kid Heroes Productions, and we've been mainly working on film, Lumpia with a Vengeance, and like music videos and stuff. But after Lumpia with a Vengeance came out in 2020, Patricio, who runs Kid Heroes, was like, hey, let's kind of expand the story from Lumpia with a Vengeance with comics. So we started writing comics that supplemented the story in the movie. We wrote like prequel comics, we wrote sequel comics, all that. So we've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years, and we got somebody to refer Doug to us. He looked at our stuff. We had a meeting. He had this full like maybe 2 or 3 page outline, and we came up with a plan. Like we pitched him a plan of how we were going to make this turn into 4 issues of a comic book, and how to make it work narratively and all that. And he was on board. So we started writing.
Yeah, like a four issue series is kind of standard, but it seems kind of tricky to work that with a 3-act structure. Like the first episode could be all set up, and then you could go into the act structure with 2, 3, and 4. But I think most importantly, when he came to meet you guys, did he have a knife with him?
So we all, because he's East Coast, and we're all of us are on the West. So we all first met over Zoom, and yes, he had many knives with him. So I still remember.
He's home. Lots of knives.
Oh yeah, I still remember the first meeting, and he was, I guess, in his workshop or garage, but like, there's just a wall behind him, and there's knives. It's lined with knives, you know.
Lovely wall of death.
Yeah. It's like, a John Wick display, but just knives. So.
Oh, going to the sommelier's house.
Yeah.
It's so heartwarming.
Right. But,
I love me some knives. I love me some swords. Okay, we'll use the back end for some of our standard questions then. What are your,
Sure.
We'll go with the top 5, I think, guys, right?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. What are your top 5 fandoms? Yeah. This is basically our Inside the Actor Studio list of questions that pretty much everybody gets.
Cool. I get it. Totally.
Joe, you get the last one, and don't fuck it up this time.
Let's go with so Dungeons and Dragons, specifically Dragonlance. Doctor Who.
Yeah. Who's your doctor?
My doctor is Matt Smith because he was my first, so I started late.
Same.
But
Mine too.
Mine too.
Smith was mine. I was like, I love this show. Why have I never seen this before?
I was a Tenant guy. I'm still kind of a Tenant guy, but they were
love
so
Tenet.
great together.
Yeah. In the 50th anniversary.
Oh, that
Yeah.
episode was still makes me cry. I will cry at like every other episode of Doctor Who. I don't care. I'm a simpering little piss.
Absolutely it. Like, I
Yeah.
think that Craig Ferguson had this quote about Doctor Who, and it was I forgot the exact words, but it's basically, it goes something like Doctor Who is a story about love and compassion defeating the forces of cynicism and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's true,
Yeah.
because that's how you feel after you watch an episode. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
I feel hopeful.
That's even after Shooty's run, I loved it.
Yeah.
And I want more.
Shooty is great. I felt so sad.
I did too. When he regenerated at the end, I'm like, are they really doing this? Are they
We're only doing 2? That's crazy.
I loved his rendition of the Doctor. I thought he was so great.
Let's not forget Eccleston only did 1, so it's like sometimes
very
these things
true.
just cut out from under them.
Yeah.
Any time that
Yeah.
music plays, he's meeting it's the Doctor's wife. She's going. I was
We're
hello.
getting regeneration energy. This never ends well.
2 of them. We got 2 of them now. We had 2 cars. And Neil Patrick Harris. That was fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's 2. That's 2.
Star Wars. Because I think that was my first. That was my second, actually. I was originally a Trekkie. And then Star Wars came to me later.
That's reverse.
I want to put Star Trek up there, but like I don't feel as well versed in Star Trek anymore because there's so much stuff out there that I have to catch up on. That
New Trek is phenomenal. Don't let the haters fool you. New Trek is phenomenal.
Nice. So like Discovery and Strange New Worlds, I hear a lot of good things about.
And I really like Starfleet Academy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
You and 10 other people.
No, it's different because it's more they're kids. So you got to take into account, it's not, the full crew. These are cadets.
Yeah,
no one wanted
no one wanted Star Trek babies though. the internet is not thrilled.
No,
it's
but
Deep Space Nine without the bar and the porn holodeck. Like it's got to have its positives.
Oh, it works. It works.
And those
I gotta check it out. I'm going to check it out as soon as I can. But there's so much to catch up on, like just in media in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Gonna have to schedule it.
Yeah,
let's
I'm a season behind on so many things. Yeah, I think that was 4 because you did not, Joe. He did not say Star Trek is one of them. Not.
And finally, I'm going to say, and this is a little self-serving, but Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
because
that's right. That's right.
So I mean, I was not a fan, when I started working on the project or on the franchise, but after 14, 15 years, I feel, intimately connected with it. So that is that's up there for me.
Sweet. You played the dude who was Lara's contact for a lot of the game, right?
Yeah, like so it was like kind of Lara's right hand man for Tomb Raider, Rise, Shadow, and then the Netflix series. Yeah.
That's pretty friggin' sweet. That's a jewel in the crown right there.
It's
a lot of time spent.
Also, and your voice sounded familiar to me, and I had to look it up. Also on the newest Gundam on. Prime.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's another dream come true. I did a lot of gunpla building, in my younger years. So like, getting to work on Gundam was like, what?
I would also lose my shit.
Yeah, I sufficiently lost my shit when I found out.
Yeah,
because I didn't know what it was until I walked into the booth, and I was like, I'm working on what right now?
It's good.
Okay.
Oh, what a birthday present.
I know, absolutely. I can't complain about what I do. It's,
Okay, Joe, here it is.
Big
This is
question.
the last question we can get out. Big quick. Phrase it right. You have to phrase it right.
I forgot the question.
Oh, fuck sakes, Joe.
Are you kidding me? Joe, it's the same question
All right.
I get asked.
Yeah. Fine. How important is pizza in your life?
Oh, that question.
That question.
That Justin usually asks that question.
No, you started to interject yourself into that
You
question.
did.
Pizza
God,
is
bro.
pretty darn important. Like once you have the thoughts of like I want a pizza, there's
Mhm.
quite literally nothing else that will satisfy that.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's just nothing else. I have I love all sorts and types of pizza. Like some people are like, deep dish versus like tavern style or like New York. I'm like, I love all of it. And there have been very few instances when I've had a bad pizza, and even then it didn't all the way suck. But
But make it a little
pizza-
crass. It's like a blowjob. It's really hard to fuck it up. It's really hard to not enjoy it.
Right? Yeah. It's just even a bad one
Yeah.
is still pretty
Yeah.
fucking great. So
But the same problem could pop up. If there's too much teeth in either one, I'm not going to be happy.
What's your go-to topping?
my go-to topping. Let's see.
There's a place around here that makes a chicken marsala pizza.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing on the fucking planet.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
I literally saw a Instagram reel maybe a couple weeks ago around here, probably like 5 minutes away from me. There's a place that does both Indian food and pizzas, and they don't necessarily, it's not officially on the menu, but people always order the butter chicken and the pizza, and then they dip it in the butter chicken, and I'm like,
That's
I
smart.
got it.
That sounds
Gotta
good.
do it.
That's forward thinking.
Good.
Yeah.
Because we're Jersey, we're East Coast, and if there's one thing we get arrogant and ignorant about, it's pizza.
Pizza.
That's fair. Yeah.
I've had good pizza in Santa Monica. I'll say that one.
Ooh, what was the place in Santa Monica?
God, this was like 15 years ago. It's probably not even there anymore. It was on shit. It was on the Boulevard.
Mhm.
Oh God. I'd have to look it up. I don't even know if it's there anymore.
That's all good. I mean, there's a bunch of, I would say, pretty good pizza places out here, and all different kinds of styles. So I'm sure it's pretty awesome.
Can't go wrong. Pizza.
No.
So we got to unfortunately come into a landing. We always love meeting new nerds, and we definitely found a new nerd in you. We could probably talk for hours about stuff, especially like the length and breadth of your career. We could nerd out on you for a while, no doubt. But I want to make sure. So you gun damn day, that's for sure. We want to make sure we get the info out, if not just for you, but for Lineage. Is it going Kickstarter? Like, where are we at that point in the project?
So,
Okay.
Depending on when this hits the airwaves, we're
This weekend.
This weekend?
Mhm.
Cool. So, by then we are going to have maybe 2 or 3 days left in the Kickstarter. But we're about 65% on our way to our goal. So, check it out. Lineage is on Kickstarter. We are actually kickstarting the last 3 books and the trade paperback. So we're trying to make it happen, and there's a bunch of cool rewards. We have a bunch of different artists doing covers for us. So check it out.
Awesome.
I will share the Kickstarter on the YouTube post.
On all the socials.
Yeah, get you some.
And going
Plugging away.
forward, if you need any other variant cover artists, I drew this, so I know a guy. Not saying no pressure, but just another person in your LinkedIn. Just saying.
Absolutely. I love collecting artists, and like I follow every artist I see on IG practically. So
So listeners, go to the Kickstarter. Look for Lineage. Doug Marcaita's Lineage is the quickest way to find it. That's the way I found it under here. They're very close, so help put them over the edge. I'm about to go look into the campaign and see what I can kick in. Oh, they did a Double Dragon cover. That's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that one.
We can have you back on sometimes. We'll talk gaming.
Absolutely.
Lots of gaming
yes.
talk. So much talked about. But yeah, the flaps are up, wheels are down. Seeing the lights. It's not a normal show. We're not going to give the normal spiel. Just nerdities@gmail.com. Nerdities Instagram. Nerdities. The real Nerdities
On TikTok.
kick TikTok because we don't do squatters. Standard ending as ever, though. Hail and hearty. Buck bye.
Buck,
Bye.